Here, what's good, cryptocurrency fans out there? Welcome back to the Everything Altcoin channel. Today, you guys already read the title of this video, man. So you guys already know what's coming for you guys, right? We're going to be talking about how AI agents are becoming the new apps, the new interface. It's going to make it so you really don't have to deal with a lot of these different things on the internet unless you want to, right? We're going to be talking about how that is going to happen and why I think Banker could actually lead the way for this, and this is how it's going to build its own space. So before we get into talking about all of that, I would like to ask you guys, subscribe to the channel if you guys haven't already. We on the road to 30k subscribers. If you guys would like to help out with that, hit that red subscribe button. Don't forget to like the video, comment what you guys think down below, and while you guys are down here, you guys can hit that Discord link to join the Discord to continue the crypto conversation we're having daily, and you guys can ask your questions on how does that Patreon group work. As you guys know, we have added new utility to the Patreon side. If you sign up for the Patreon, you get access to the HQ, the terminal, the best AI terminal that you guys will be using from the bear to the bull, and you guys be seeing the plays that we've been getting into. And while you're here, you guys can also pick up my essentials to mastering tokenomics. This will help you guys pick out the next gem in your cryptocurrency portfolio. Once you're able to understand market cap, FDV, circulating supply, narrative, vesting, all of that is very important to picking out the next gem in your cryptocurrency portfolio. And after you do your DD, you guys can sign up for the Patreon group, use code ACAI 2026, save yourself 40% off the first month just to test out the group, test out the terminal, see if it's for you guys, right? And lastly, if you're looking for a cold storage wallet, use Tangent. That's what I use. Use code everything altcoin, save yourself 10%, and let's get right into the video, guys. NVIDIA recently came out with their event that they had where they talked about a lot of the things that they will be doing. We're going to be mentioning some of the other things that they have brought up in a different video for machines, because they brought up a lot of things. NVIDIA has mainly more bullish on AI than I ever been already, right? They introduced their new OpenClaw version, which is Nemo Claw. That's a more business orientated AI agent, which is huge, right? Now, he also said OpenClaw is the new computer, right? Essentially telling you why you should essentially have your own AI agent, right? You can have an OpenClaw, you can have an Iron Claw, you can have an everything altcoin claw. Yeah, they got all types of names for it as of right now. Now, I love what Kite AI says when mentioning exactly what Jensen said about OpenClaw becoming the new computer, right? Just like Linux took 30 years to reshape the server era, OpenClaw has become NVIDIA's hottest open source project in mere weeks. It defines the next era of computing, where we will move from humans using tools to agents that think, decide, and act through agentic systems. This is not merely a tool upgrade, it's a fundamental paradigm shift that rewrites the underlying foundation of how intelligence and value are created and executed. Every company and every serious player building in agents now need to ask, what's my strategy? Now, for you is to ask, do you have an AI agent already? If not, you guys should already have heard. I made a video on how I'm using my 3 AI agents, one that I made public for you guys, which is the terminal, the HQ. You got a Psy here, that is the public, the altcoin chaser's AI agent, pretty much. But this is the terminal for him, right? And I have 2 other AI agents that I'm using for myself. One that I'm going to be using for marketing. Well, I'm already using it for marketing. It tells me everything. It edits my videos, tags, all of it. As I said, how I use my agents for marketing, I told you guys Links is pretty much my marketing agent. You can see here when I make a video, right? When I'm making a video idea, I put it on my Notion. Now, my Notion here, I talk about, I have different links here that I want to talk about. Anything here, I put it up here, and then you can see my agent. I just go tell it, hey, go optimize the video, give me talking points. As you guys can see, talks about the paradigm shift from Salesforce, AWS, and major tech companies agree AI agents are becoming the front end interface. Chat is holding us back. Most agent experiences still rely on chat interface, even when tasks need forms, previews, and step-by-step feedback. The UI layer hasn't evolved until now. A generative UI is here, right? 2026 tools like Spec, Gemini, Conductor, and anti-gravity enabled AI orchestrated development where agents generate their own interface. No more front-end sprints for every new capability. And then you got the agent to agent commerce. So you can see here, pretty much this is how I'm using my own agent. What I'm telling you guys on videos is actually what I'm doing, right? And no one else is showing you guys this. So I'm showing you guys how I'm using my agents to become my apps, my interface, right? Pretty much being the marketing, the searcher for me, right? And then later, right, the other, I'm using it to trade. We're going to be talking about that in the later part of this video here. Now you saw pretty much this article here, but this was back in November. Agents are the new apps and how autonomous AI agents are redefining software stack. This has evolved quicker than this whole article has been around. I saved it here for my Notion, but an upgrade to this is now you're starting to see Salesforce talk about this. This is also not too long ago. We're at the beginning of a major transformation in which autonomous AI agents will become the new user interface. And you're now seeing AWS, Amazon talk about X402, right? And that how that is going to be for the agentic commerce here. So now eventually you'll be using your own AI agents to shop on Amazon, shop on Shopify. We already knew we could do that, and a whole host of other things that you can do. Pretty much your AI agents will be on chain, buying things for you, just like if you have your Alexa device, right? Essentially you could tell it to add things to your shopping cart, right? But now you can also do that with your AI agents, that you could be out in a go. Pretty much you could talk to your phone if you have it set up that way. Yo, Asai, add this to my shopping cart, and it will go ahead and do it, right? Or it can check it out for you. Now essentially this is huge because you're seeing other people building different, I should be following the Apple father here, but you're seeing people build different types of infrastructure or agents to essentially facilitate for the new interface, where essentially you can be hands off and just talking to your agent here, right? This is from Apple father. He's building out open agent app, an AI agent that lives in your pocket, right? You could communicate with it, you can sign into the privy, things like that. You're having people build for this. You're essentially having people build credit cards essentially for AI agents, where they can use this card to pay for anything. Order you some food on for DoorDash, which is crazy, right? Amazon, buy things on Amazon, order yourself a black truck using Uber if you got it like that, right? Running marketing, trading on Polymarket. All of this is happening right now. People are setting up the rails for this as of right now. We don't know which one is going to be very successful in this, but there will be some people, just like we've seen the guy that created MoBook get bought out, right? The guy that created OpenClaw get bought out. Someone that creates an agentic card for these AI agents might get bought out as well, and it's going to probably be on chain too. So think about that, right? So this is all leading to Banker. Before we even get into Banker, I did ask Asai once again, what do we think about this whole narrative going on? Now remember, you guys can use Asai as well. All you gotta do is sign up for the Patreon and you get access to Asai, the terminal. You can ask it broad questions, from crypto questions to different narrative, and it will answer it to its best abilities. It's going to search the web and all of that, right? This is why I built it for you guys, to actually help you guys for the bear and the bull. But here we go. What's your thoughts on agents becoming the new apps, and how can Banker power that, right? Agents as the new app, the Banker thesis. This is the thesis that will define 2026 and 2024. Here's my take, right? We're moving from apps, human initiated, to agents, AI initiated. Instead of you opening Uniswap, connecting your wallet and finding a pair, setting slippage and confirming, you can tell your agent, hey, buy me $500 worth of this. It handles everything. Banker is literally this, the first AI agent on Farcaster, where you just say buy my favorite coins and it execute it. It's past that a little bit. We're going to talk about all of that. What is Banker doing right? The real usage, 10.6 billion tokens processed through the LLM gateway in 30 days, which I told you guys, they was building for the interface for your AI agents. If you want to create an AI agent, you can create it via Banker and have it pay for its own brain, essentially, right? 5 billion alone in the last 7 days. That's not just hype, that's actual transaction volume running through the agent. X402 integration, they're in payment standard that lets AI agents pay for things autonomously. This is infrastructure level positioning, right? Staking utility, you got the stake in there. Now the problem, of course, it talks about the price, and since the social sentiment died down a little bit because we was in a crazy banker hype right now, but I believe that's going to come back up. Then it talks about the competition being fierce with virtuals, essentially the launchpad, and how there's a new launchpad, a new AI agent launchpad launching every week pretty much, which is crazy that we still got so many, right? We don't need this many launchpads, right? Virtual could have it as like the whole launchpad ecosystem. Now Banker already has it, but they can also do their own thing, and Banker could also become that AI interface for these AI agents. That's where I see Banker makes itself different from virtuals, not just the launchpad, right? So how can Banker pretty much power this? If this holds, the infrastructure is there, the usage is there, but the market isn't rewarding AI agents right now. We're in a risk off phase and small caps are getting crushed. The thesis is sound, but timing matters. That's always the key. Timing matters. Right now, Banker is at $46 million market cap. But before we talk about all that pricing and things, you guys can see here, if you're building AI agents using Banker Wallet, it's the easiest way. You're doing different things. You got the LLM gateway here, right? You got the agent API, you got the trading engine. You got all of this here, right? You're seeing other people talk about this, Deployer is testing various Banker agent commands. Here it told it to deposit LP into Aerodrone and set an automation to check and rebalance that position every hour. So essentially it is checking that position every hour and making sure everything is good and rebalancing it, right? That's all done by itself, all done autonomously, right? You don't have to do it anymore. This is people that used to, if you're depositing into these pools, you guys probably went on there, you sign in with your wallet, you go check it out, see how it's holding up, claim the yield. Now you don't need to do all that. Essentially the agent will handle it all for you, right? And it's all going to be handled on, you can also handle it on the Banker API, the Banker terminal. But also if you have your own agent connected to that, you could just tell it to do it right on Telegram, Discord, wherever you're talking to your own agent. That's where you can handle it at, right? Also, you're seeing other people also test this out here with their new features. I asked the agent to deposit USDC into Moonwell on base, and it did it. Essentially, you can see it here, right? So a lot of people are actually using Banker for their AI agent, their new terminal. I told you guys already see some of these things here, right? Redeem positions, all of this here, right? Put a bet down. This is all things I was doing already last month. Now I will get back to it. I had to change everything. I'm specializing the second agent for straight trading, right? Essentially what I would do is go onto my Telegram. I would be like, yo, Links, that's pretty much one of my agents' name. One is Links, the other is Minx. You like it, right? I know. But so Links, I would be like, yo, Links, go ahead and trade Polymarket for me. It would trade it for the day. The hourly, I would tell it to trade hourly positions, right? And it could do it autonomously. And as you can see here, we closed out 3 different positions here. That was just last month. Now I paused it just because I wanted to redo the trading strategy I have for prediction markets, right? And I have to retrain the agent. So I paused it on Links, and now I'm going to focus on Minx becoming my personal trading agent. I'm teaching it signals. I'm teaching it everything it needs to know for it to properly trade the market for me via Banker here. So you can see I took out all the money. I don't even know where I put it at anymore. I'm probably trading other agents as of right now, but I would deposit money on here. I'll probably do like $500 and have Minx start trading prediction markets for me again, right? Probably the 5-minute chart, maybe not the 5-minute, maybe the hourly. Let the signals be able to confirm it, because sometimes it does get stuck. But this is pretty much how I'm doing it, right? So once you learn all of this, you can also have your agent trade long, short, on Avantis here, right? So all of this, Banker is making it all seamless for you to have a agent do everything trading wise for you. So meaning you don't have to even go onto this Banker app anymore. The agent is doing the Banker app, is going to the Banker app and doing all of this, right? Meaning these agents are now becoming the new apps, where they're handling everything for you. You might not even, like, I'm not even gonna say it's this year, maybe 2 years from now, a year or 2 from now, you're probably going to have your agent handle a lot of different mundane tasks that you don't even want to handle anymore. Meaning they're going to be doing, you could tell your agent, hey, yo, order me some pho. it's going to order it from your favorite restaurant, right? Give me a black truck. If you got it like that, it's going to order you a new black truck right to your house, right? So it's going to handle all of this right on the wherever you talk to the agent at, and that's how they pretty much become the new app, guys. This is literally happening, which is why I don't see Banker in competition with virtuals right now. And I see you need both virtuals and Banker if you're betting on the AI agent run. Virtuals as like the entire ecosystem. They're looking to build countries of AI agents. They could even dive into the metaverse with AI agents. Now, you guys probably have seen my previous video on where I talked about the metaverse with that, right? If not, I'll leave it in the cards up top, right? This might come out before that video, this might come out after that video, but that's where virtuals could take over, right? They could become the entire like ecosystem for AI agents. Now, Banker could also now become the interface for these AI agents, making the agents become the app. This is why I see them being very different, and this is how you could bet on Banker and virtuals at the same time here, right? $46 million market cap. We already seen it. It's down damn near over 50% from its highs of just a few months ago. So if this comes back down to like the 20 million, we're looking at a very good price for it. I'm not gonna lie, I'm loving it. So like I said, once again, if you're betting on AI agents, I do think betting on Banker and betting on virtuals is your way. But specifically for this video here, betting on Banker is the way to bet on AI agents becoming the new app, the new interface, where you're not going to be doing these things. But you guys let me know how you guys feel about all of this in the comment section down below. And if you guys haven't subscribed there yet, please do so. We're on that road to 30K subscribers. If you guys would like to help out with that, hit that red subscribe button, and I'll check you guys later. Peace, YouTube.